Hey family, now, there's no secret here. I like good food. And this isn't going to be a secret either. Today's meal, it took a while to make. If you're in a house, you could probably make it faster. In the truck, well, good luck, bro. Good luck, sister. It's going to take a minute. Even in the house, it's going to take at least 2 hours, 2.5. It's going to take some time. But, me, I was watching some food video. Rookie Chef, what's up? He did this thing called Tuesday to me. He got some beef ribs, he got some chicken. I'm like, some short ribs? It's like, I haven't had short ribs in a while. I don't think I made any. So, this is going to take a minute. It's going to be worth every second. Let's go. Hi, my name is T. I am not a chef. Actually, I'm a truck driver. And I don't drive food trucks, I drive a semi. What I'm about to do is show you how to do what I do on my truck. Welcome to your favorite new food show, Big Taste in a Small Space with me, T. Now see, the first thing I did today was I went to Walmart. That's always a bad thing for me to do. I just went for some hand towels, some napkins. And then this beef followed me home, and it brought a chicken with it. Oh, and I saw this turkey. Its neck was being smoked, so I had to save it. So I started off with my crock pot, and a turkey I saved, I put one of the pieces of the neck in the crock pot. Started seasoning it up with some black pepper, a little crushed red pepper, and some Worcestershire. I didn't put any salt in this thing, didn't really need any salt because the smoked turkey. That's a whole dry chipotle pepper. And I use these kitchen shears. They're great for cutting up anything in the kitchen. No, I don't hem my pants or make clothing with it, but it's great. I mean, I cut up chicken with it. I cut up chipotle. You can cut just about anything with that. I wish they made them a little bigger in the fingers because my big fingers had a little trouble in there, but it's okay. And then I use a little sumac that I'm falling in love with. It's got kind of a citrusy taste to it. Anyway, put some dry minced onions and some garlic. Found some weird garlic in pouches, but used the whole thing up. Then put some hot water in the pot to try to speed up the cooking process. Put that on the crock pot, full blast, because that's going to take a while to break down. While I did that, let's start breaking down some of the stuff that followed me home. So when I buy my chicken wings, I usually buy a whole pack, the family pack, and just break it down into my Ziploc bags. Put about 4 or 5 in each bag, and that's a whole meal for me, all by itself. Some days, like today, I got a little greedy, but, so 2 bags had 5, 1 bag had 4. And then you take that juicy thing, and instead of just putting it in the garbage, I put it in another Ziploc bag to keep my place clean. Then you got 3 different meals. I didn't season any of them yet. I just closed them up, let the air out, keep them fresh. And that one we're going to use right about now. So in that one, figured let me rinse this off. Use a little apple cider vinegar. Some days you really do want to clean your chicken off. Lord knows what happens to it out there. And starting to feel a little sticky on the bag. So, yeah, swish it around and pour it out. Get some water, put it in the bag, rinse it off. Those bags still feel kind of sticky. That one, guess because I had that chicken on the table. So I'm going to do, I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to switch this bag out. I like clean bags. The whole point is to keep my hands clean. So, open my bag up like we do. Put a little olive oil in there. Some Worcestershire. A little black pepper. What else do we put in there? Some black salt. Yeah, that's what I'm going to use today. Some garlic oil. A little paprika. Maybe a lot of paprika. Who knows? Some crushed red pepper. Some chili oil. A little sweet soy sauce. Some Cajun seasoning. Yeah, we're doing Cajun chicken today. And a little of this extra hot pepper sauce. Saves you the trouble sometimes of cutting up pepper. Swish that around, mush that around, squishy, squishy, mushy, mushy. Get it all marinated, seasoned up together. Let the air out. Now you're gonna let that marinate for at least a half hour. Inside the refrigerator, outside the refrigerator. Do that while we tend to this cow. Now I wanted bone-in short beef ribs, beef short ribs. Same difference. They didn't have any. Never remember seeing boneless beef short ribs, so hey, let me give it a try. So I'm gonna break down these beef short ribs, and I thought about doing just 3 because they came 6 in a pack, but I might as well cook them all. This way I don't have to cook again, maybe tomorrow or whenever I feel like doing something else. So with this, we're gonna add a little bit of salt. Some black pepper. What else? Some paprika. I like paprika on my beef. A little chili, garlic oil, excuse me. A little crushed red pepper. Some Worcestershire. Yep. Some sweet soy. Yeah, I know, some of the same ingredients, but trust me, it's not going to taste the same. Some chili oil. Some dark soy sauce. Some sumac. My old favorite friend, fennel seed. And then I decided I keep buying ginger and almost never using the ginger. So I'm kind of cutting off some of the paper outside. And we're going to grate some ginger and put that in there too. That's going to also intensify the heat, but it's not going to be too fiery hot, but it does warm me up. Then I zested a whole lemon. Why do we zest the lemon? Because the outer skin of the lemon is going to give you that, oh man, I'm saying lemon. This is an orange, people. Somebody help me. Well, lemon or orange, you want that skin, the outside, because it's going to contain a lot more oils and it's going to give you a lot more flavor. You don't want to go too deep. You don't want to get that white pit mark. You just want to do the outside. And then I use the whole orange in the marinade too. And so we clean up a little bit, close up our bag, squishy, mushy, tossy-turny. Let everything touch everything. Clean up, let the air out. We're going to let that sit. Now you're going to let your moo cow marinate in all that orange and wonderful seasonings. Also I did it for a couple hours because it's about time I start cooking my chicken. And the chicken, we're going to do low and slow. Just like me. I'm kind of low. And I'm very slow. Shut up. So we're going to do the chicken low and slow, 275 for 2 hours. Well, we're going to do an hour and a half first. After that hour and a half, we're going to let it rest so we can start working on that beef. But total cook time is going to be 2 hours. So for my chicken, get your little oven pan out. Put some aluminum foil in because we want cleanup to be a breeze. I don't mind cleaning up, but I'm going to save whatever steps I can. That marinated chicken, take it out. Place it ever so lovingly. Skin side up, please. Pour all the juices on top. And after the hour and a half, I let it sit in the oven. And I started, like I said, working on the moo cow. A lot of times I do my ribs in the oven. This time I'm going to do it in a skillet on the stove. Put a little olive oil in the pan. Make sure it gets hot. Then we start searing this meat. Like I said, I was going to do only 3, but I decided I'm putting all 6 pieces in there. Save me some cook time later on. And you just want it up as high as it can go. You want to sear it. Searing means you want to get some color, some texture on that side. You want to brown it some. Turn it over, you can see it seared already on that side. Just to get some color. You're not going to cook it all the way like that. Do the same thing for the next side. See it nice and smoky, and it's not burning up your house, not setting your house on fire. You're just gonna, like I said, get some color on that meat. Yep. And while that's cooking away, you turn it over. You want to get the sides too if you can. Once it looks like it's cooking, you turn it down to I turned it down to 300. Put the juices up on there and let it slowly cook down. Check it out a little while later. Move it around. Now my moo cow is turned down to about 275 and let it just sit and cook away. Let it get tender. Let me work on this smoky turkey neck that I had. I wasn't just doing turkey neck, so I got some collard greens happily already cut up, washed. I'm putting that into that hot liquid with that turkey neck. Yeah, turkey neck didn't break down all the way yet, but still, I want to eat this with my meal. Hey, I was a vegetarian. I can eat this straight out the bag. Now put the collard greens with the turkey neck back on the crock pot cooker. Let it cook away. Now that really could cook all day because I like my turkey to break down in my meat, in my greens, but wasn't fully broken down, but surely was ready to eat. Go back to my meat, and since this is big taste, we got to do something. Yeah, it looks all nice and brown. You might think it's burnt, but oh, it's far from burnt up. So we're going to lift this flavor up some. Put a little barbecue sauce, whatever your favorite kind is. This is one that I like. Get it at DeKalb Farmers Market in Georgia if you're ever out there. Yeah, a little at a time. You want to move that around. You want to flip your meat around. Make sure it's all coated in this beautiful barbecue sauce. And add your other orange. Yeah, I did buy 2 oranges. Cut that in half and add the rest of that orange into that mix. You see it bubble up very nice and quick with the barbecue sauce, with the orange, with the stuff that was already in there. Yep. You want to flip that around too and get that coated on all the meat. Good job, chef. Good job. Now while that's simmering, put the top back on, let it simmer. I cut up some habanero pepper, some spring onion, and I had some broccoli ready cut up. Save me some time. Took all that and I put that into the meat and stir it up. Make sure that gets coated in all those juices too. And just in case you don't want it to dry out, so I just put a couple of drops here and there of water because I want this to be kind of saucy. Oh, it's gonna be flavorful, but like me, it's gonna be saucy too. Just mix everything around and you let that mellow out. Just cook ever so gently. Uh-huh. So now I'm gonna take the heat off my meat. That almost sounds dirty. And I'm gonna check my greens, turn my chicken back on for another half hour, let that cook away, and it's about time to plate this up and eat. So, check my meat one more time, my beef ribs. Check my greens out. Like I said, they're not as tender as I would like them, but they are edible and they are flavorful. So, let's plate it up. Today, I have prepared some Cajun chicken, baked lovingly in the oven for 2 hours. Some orange glazed short ribs, beef short ribs. Some collard greens with a smoked turkey neck bone. I bought some potato salad, had to spruce it up. Can't eat anybody's potato salad straight out the bag, out the box, out the container. Spruced it up. And I made me a salad with some avocados, some tomatoes, and some of that sauce that I used on my lamb kebab. That was good too. So there you have it. Yeah, it could take a minute. Like I said, it's worth every second.